It is I, the one, the only, Exodus crashed. Hello everybody, my name is Exodus, and welcome back to, Prey. And welcome to the final day of the anniversary week. Time flies, doesn't it? Anyways, today's stream, we're going to be doing Prey New Game Plus. If you guys don't know what New Game Plus does, New Game Plus, I do this right here. I start a new campaign. Difficulty, we're gonna go easy. We're not gonna put on survival mode options because I like to save my sanity. Going male. Of course. I'm a guy, aren't I? I have privates. My leg is really itchy for some reason. It's weird. Wake up in your apartment in the year 2032. We're also going to try to get the rest of the achievements I need. Do no harm. You completed the game without killing any humans. So it basically means I cannot do Danielle Show's quest. And every human I come across, I must, do it. I must incapacitate them with, stun gun. But then we'll do no needles. Escape velocity, split affinity, Transstar Gourmand. We're also gonna try to locate everybody. That's gonna be a challenge.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
If in 10 years this happens, I won't be surprised. I mean, we already have The Simpsons predicting everything. Hello, Alex. Here it is, New Game Plus. Talos 1 is once again waiting for you. You'll be able to regain all the abilities you had in your previous playthrough when you acquire the psychoscope that has been placed in the cabinet in Morgan's office. Good luck. I think that shotgun's also in there. Gmail. What do you want? Roll20 into Reddit for emailing me.
Hey, Morgan. Wake up. You're burning daylight. You sent a helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit. See you soon. Oh, listen, really great you decided to come on board. We're gonna shake things up, Morgan.
I'm already on
like
board.
old times.
I know exactly where I am. First day on the job, no, this is second day on the job. Put on your Transstar uniform. I'm just picking everything up real quick. They actually, if you go to Morgan's suite, this is what Morgan's suite looks like. Well, at least this desk area. Ready? Hey, I just got off the phone with Mom and Dad. They won't be there with the shuttle to parts. They're in New York, company stuff. But they send their best. I think Mom's a little disturbed that both her children are going to be outside her gravitational pull at the same time. She said you'd better behave and do everything your big brother says. Okay, actually she said the opposite. I'm supposed to behave and do what you tell me. So there you go. That's Mom. Anyway, everyone's excited about your ideas up there, so get ready. I'll probably call you in the morning and make sure you're up. See you very, very soon, Morgan. Alex. Delivery. Hey, I sent a package with everything you'll need for your first day. Uniform, transcribe, and a neuromod. Install the neuromod right away, as we'll be running some tests first thing in the morning. Just follow the instructions. I'll be in touch. Alex. Congrats and welcome. Hello, Morgan. I'm glad to hear that you'll be coming aboard soon. Thomas Tucker. Coming aboard soon. Your first official work day is Monday, March 15th. But first, we have a series of training exercises that we run with all new employees. Just some stuff to clear you for life in orbit. Exciting times ahead. Have a good flight, and I will see you soon. Thomas Tucker, Human Resources, Talon Research Facility. Coupons. Neuromod application instructions. Warning: Neuromod should only be administered by certified TranStar technicians under controlled conditions. Subject may experience slight discomfort, swelling, or redness of the eye shortly afterward. Remove Neuromod from vacuum sealed container. Press rubberized eye cup firmly against Oni orbit of eye socket. Keep eye open. Depress orange trigger, release trigger, and continue to hold Neuromod against the eye for 5 minutes. Dispose of Neuromod in provided biohazard bag. Alright.
Morning, Mr. Yu.
I'm gonna show you guys a trick. You like them apples? You like that, huh? Stay here. Taking this with me. Oh.
Mr. Yu, please make yourself comfortable and we'll be on our way.
Does the software...
TranStar facility is just a short
There's
hop.
another game that is
78
made
degrees.
by
Clear skies
Bethesda
all the way.
and Arcane, which are the two companies that worked on this game, called Deathloop, and I'm hoping to play it very, very soon on the channel, and it's really, really cool. There it is, Arcane Studios production.
That's a nice view on the bay there.
And Arcane Studios production.
Here we are, Mr. Yu. Mind the glass on the way out. Good luck to you.
What's this?
Hello, Doctor.
Eat a fat
Welcome,
one.
Morgan Yu. You have a 9 a.m.
I'm sorry,
appointment
I
in
had
the
to.
testing facility. Please confirm.
Someone in the server I'm in is called Mel, and everyone's mom. I seriously want to type mother. I crave violence.
Morgan!
Hey,
Finally.
Alex.
Hey, you don't look terrible in a TranStar uniform. How's your eye? Still red? I know the test might seem a little unconventional, but it's a you family tradition. Breaking convention is in our blood. Once you start the test, just do whatever comes natural. Don't overthink it. Dr. Bellamy's gonna walk you through the process. You're in good hands.
Alright,
We'll be in
Alex.
August next week. I promise.
You, me, and like
Mr. Yu,
10
we're ready for
people
your
are gonna
brother
be
in May.
left.
Right.
Method Psi. What if excerpts from the Architects of Neurological Revolution? What if I told you I could turn your mathematician on the level of Einstein into a math? What if I told you I could turn you to a mathematician on the level of Einstein in under 10 minutes? I'd say you're full of it. That's the first thought that crossed my mind, but it withers in the face of Alex Yu's conviction. Despite myself, I'm riveted. He's not bullshitting me. Himself? Maybe? Me? No. Alex leans back in his chair. Welcome to the age of the Euromod.
Listen, just be yourself. I'll see you after.
By the way, yes, I'm reading everything word by word. Hey, Bellamy.
Good morning, Morgan.
You die to
I'm
a
Dr.
mimic.
Bellamy. Looks like we have some tests to run through today. Probably not the kind of thing you're used to, I imagine.
Spoiler. This whole
Trust me,
thing is
you're going to do
spoilers.
fantastic. All good? Great. Let's begin. For this first
So,
test, I'd
we're
like
gonna
you to
play for
remove
30
the boxes
minutes?
from the red circle as quickly as you can.
So
Just
10:30.
go with your gut. Okay?
I have my laptop
Wonderful.
open, so I know what time
Press
it
the
is.
red button when you're ready. Wonderful. That's... You're absolutely fine.
This box is been
Let's move on to room B, then. Okay, Morgan. Listen carefully. I'd like you to do your best to hide in this room. Take your time, relax, think it over. No, I'm kidding. You only have 9 seconds. Hit the red button when you're ready to start.
Let's see, do this.
Look. Is he? He's hiding behind the chair.
Any synaptic register? At all? No?
Let me out!
Sorry, let's keep things moving, Morgan. Head into room C. You're doing marvelous.
Thank you. I am quite marvelous. No, I'm not. Can I set this just...
All
There we
right.
go.
Here we go. For this test, please press the blue button across the room as quickly as you can. In the
I know
most
exactly how to
natural,
do this.
intuitive way possible, without thinking. Just go for it. Press the red button when you're ready. I'm sorry, can someone please explain to me what's happening? Simmons?
I installed exactly what Tina brought down.
It didn't even get to do a second.
Still on.
You start at 8
apologize,
seconds.
Morgan. We're
It didn't
having
even
some
get to
trouble
count
with
down
the equipment.
1.
Not your fault. You're doing fabulous, actually. One last room. Let's step into D.
I would love to, Dr. Bellamy. Thank you. Well, I want to put the
Can someone
box.
get me a cup of coffee?
There we
I
go.
would appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, Morgan.
Oh, where'd my
Have a
box
seat
go?
at the table for me, please. Wonderful job. Take a look at the screen in front of you.
I
I'm
like
going
it
to
so
show you a
itchy.
series of questions. Pick the answer that makes the most sense to you. Press start on the screen when you're ready.
They're planning a vacation. Go somewhere familiar you know you love, or try something new. Try
Whatever.
something new.
Good. Looks like you've got the hang of it. Keep going.
You've been sentenced to death for your actions. Does this make you feel afraid? I don't know what will happen. Angry. No one has that right. Calm. It was worth it. I don't know what happened.
Ooh, that's heavy stuff.
It is quite heavy. Runaway train is bearing down on 5 people who are tied to the track. You can cause the train to switch tracks, but there's one person tied to the second track. Switch tracks.
Good.
1 life for 5. A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people. You're standing on a platform next to an enormously fat man. Pushing him onto the track would stop the train.
Almost done.
Is that in Japan? Runaway train. I gotta stop. A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people tied to the track. You could stop the train by jumping onto the track, but you die. Push the fat man. Listen to him.
You know what? I'd probably do the same thing. Well done. Well done.
Here we go. Watch.
For this next part, I'm going to display an image. I want you to take a good look at it. In a moment,
There he
I'm going
is.
to ask you what... Where's my coffee? It's empty.
Oh my god! Security! Security!
And slumber. Listen.
Alex,
Simmons, what's going on?
we have a problem.
What about Morgan?
He's alive, sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
Got it.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Alright. Get up, Morgan. It's not gonna be Alex that wakes us up this time. Put on the suit.
Hello, Morgan. It's time we spoke. My code name is January. You're not dreaming. What happened yesterday was real. If you want to know what's going on, first, you need to get out of your apartment building. You're not safe.
I heard about this morning from Alex Yu to Neuromat Division. Oh, I know this morning has left people shaken.
Good. You're in the simulation lab. Now get to the exit. I'll keep in contact.
I know this morning's visit has left people shaken. To prevent unnecessary panic, please refrain from contacting people outside of your department. A station-wide announcement will be made shortly. In the meantime, Miss Elazar and her security team are on high alert and will field any requests you have. I know some of you are worried about Dr. Bellamy. He's currently being treated in the trauma center, and it is in critical but stable condition. Thank you for your patience and dedication to this project, Alex Yu. Read daily test. Dr. Bellamy, at this point Morgan's exhaustion is inhibiting our ability to get any useful results. That's to say nothing of the long-term damage we're likely inflicting from the constant neuromod installation and removal. Tell me again why we've extended the testing indefinitely, Emily. I've been on branches of our main product line. You know that sometimes we need to put in extra effort to hit our milestones, and any external risks are fully taken into account when these decisions are made. The move to extend indefinitely was a direct request from both Morgan and Alex. Sylvia and Bellamy. Marco. I cop. What about this morning? Bad install at Simmons. The test results today were all negative. Did you install the correct neuromods? Touch base with Graves and figure out what went wrong. This should be your absolute highest priority, Alex. Password reminder about company policy. Reminder about company password policy. This is just a friendly reminder from the relevant portion of the policy handbook. Password protection. Do not share your password with anyone. Passwords are sensitive, confidential information. Passwords must not be inserted into email messages, transcribed conversations, or other forms of communication. Do not write down passwords and store them anywhere in your office. If you suspect your password has been compromised, report it to IT immediately. Users will be held responsible for any activity that occurs on a workstation that has been compromised and not reported. Debrief. $5150. Okay. I had to get the code for this real quick. There's one more thing here. Sorry, Morgan, not shy. I managed this, but I can't let you have this key card. Trust me, you regret it. Alex. I even put two chipsets in. I can. Okay. We're gonna try to read everything. Wrench. I know how to use the wrench. There's a mimic in here somewhere, I believe. I know he's here somewhere. Just don't know exactly where. Email. It's a note about this morning. Okay, now you can tell us about the mimics.
Typhon cataclysms. Everyone calls them mimics. Be careful what you pick up.
Morgan's behavior. Cillian Bellamy to Zhao Longhing. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I am going to get mutilated in the comments or in the chat for that. Alex has requested that all orders go through him after Morgan's outburst at the debrief. Pending a psych eval, Alex indicated that he doesn't want any more surprises from Morgan, nor do we. Granted, Morgan had forgotten everything from the last test, as expected, but the aggressive response to the same set of testing criteria was clearly a departure. My recommendation is we need to start charting personality drift before future tests and debriefings and within the test itself. Bellamy. There's two mimics over here. There's one. Flap. Wump, Wempus, Wamp. Good night. Yeah. Lap. Maybe turn the looking glass on. Break? Okay. No, it's just Grivolovic. It seems we're at 10:15.
No one has been able to stop the mimics from multiplying since they broke containment. I'm going to help you stay alive. Just a little further.
We're going to, at least get to Morgan's office. Wamp. Urgent. Hey, I think Bellamy's taken data related to mimicry and remote manipulation out of the research department. Get to the trauma center and grab the keycard to his cabin off his body. Sure, sorry to be morbid, but Alex will lose his shit if someone else finds that data. Marco Simmons. Next week's test. Joven, we'll need the room updated to the new test plan. Configurations are as follows. A, area of effect. B, copycat. C, spooky action. Simmons, let us know if anything changes. Sylvie and Bellamy. There's also files right there. They're not the readable ones. Clear away. I know where the key card is, so I just got that. Whamp. You got my friend. Don't you? Yeah, you hit hack that one. This one. Simulation question. Hey Alice, I'll send you the white paper Alex and Morgan wrote. Here's the nutshell version for now. Gaining new skill from a neuromod works similar to the way your brain creates new memories. In fact, it's impossible, for now, to separate the changes the mod makes from your normal memory formation. So if I want to strip the neuromod that makes you play piano like Gustav Leitner, it'll reset your brain back to the moment before you first installed it. They wanted Morgan's mind pristine to receive the prototype neuromods. That means going way the hell back, hence the apartment sim. Yes, Hughes are dedicated to their science, is all I can say. Hit me up for lunch later, Simmons. Have many people been coming to you? Syl, yes, I've noticed the same thing. You know, I can't divulge names, but there's definitely been a spike in staff from your department reporting instances of acute anxiety. It's actually much worse with the psychotronic staff. I'm talking to Kelstrup about mitigating some of the stress there, but I'm concerned these are not isolated incidents. Going to mention it to Alex at the next director's meeting. Matthias Cole. Daily test. Dr. Bellamy, at this point, Morgan's exhaustion is inhibiting, yeah, that. From Evelyn. Wait, these are my results. Here are the results from today's personality test. I'm seeing some drift over the last few trials. Compared with the previous results, this isn't the first time. I'll let Alex know. Most recent test is pasted below for reference. Something new? Afraid I don't know what happened. Switch tracks, push the fat man, and push the fat man. Yoink. Hey, you already. No. Reorder tests for 324. Reorder tests. Lucia on observation. See Bellamy. Flammability test cancelled indefinitely. Alex wants to greet Morgan before test. Oh, look, the Phantom.
That was a Phantom.
Type in the Phantasmus.
Keep moving.
Hey, glue gun.
Morgan, there, in the foyer. Grab the neuromod you see in the display case. Normally it's a fake, but I swear
I've been a real one for you.
the neuromods are critical. You won't survive without using
them to install
new aptitudes.
I need to use my office so I can pick up my psychoscope. And I think that shotgun is also in there. You guys are ready for your first real view of the world? We are going to turn this into a series. Prey New Game Plus. Treat the special items in your office.
You made it. Ready for your first real view of the world?
Oh, look. Space! Explosion! Yeah, that sounded fun.
Attention. Station leadership has issued an alert.
Careful. You need to get to your office. I've updated your map. There's a video you need to see.
Hello.
I know you have a lot of questions.
Come on, go, get upstairs. January!
Welcome back. This has been your home for the last 3 years. The video should be on your workstation. The psychoscope was a breakthrough. Apart from neuromods, it's the most important tech on Talos 1. Use it to scan the type and organisms if you want to learn what makes them tick. You invented it, by the way.
I'm gonna take the plane you wanted there in your safe. Morgan, as requested, your terminal logs are set to automatically be forwarded to your new suite and crew quarters, and the supplies from hardware sent out. Let me know if they get to you alright, and if not, I'll get it resolved. Last week, I'll make sure you weren't disturbed in the interim. Let me know if there's anything else I could do. I'll hold down the fort outside your office. Jason. Question mark. I still don't know what happened. I put it behind me, but there's no reason we can't still be civil. Pass me in the hall today and you look through me. If you're angry at something I did, tell me and we can talk about it. Pretending you don't even know who I am isn't gonna help. We still have to work together. Mika, you made it. You, Mo? Too far, too fast. First excerpt from the commercialization of the space program, J.V. Edwards, Ph.D. Kennedy's second term, the space race reached new heights, and without his support, may have sputtered completely. A succession of moon launches heralded the coming of an accelerated energetic space program, both within the halls of government and in the public eye, unusual at the time. ESP in contrast to Kennedy's first term. Rather than being simply a race between two powers, the Soviets and the United States seemed to be reaching out to space together.
Good morning, Talos. Breakfast is served in the cafeteria until 9 a.m.
Consciousness, the Fire, and the Equations. Excerpt from Chapter 1, Consciousness, the Fire, and the Equations by Dr. Stuart Penrose. The nature of consciousness remains deeply mysterious. How can the subjective nature of experience, my inner life, be explained in scientific terms? Does subconscious emerge from complex computations among brain neurons, or is it a fundamental and irreducible property woven into the fabric of the universe? Staff, please move the remaining boxes to my new office in Neuromod Division as soon as feasible. Principles of Neuroscience, 10th edition. Excerpt from the Principles of Neuroscience, 10th edition. The brain was once considered too warm, wet, and noisy for seemingly delicate quantum processes. However, the discovery of quantum coherence in biological processes such as plant photosynthesis, avian navigation, and our own sense of smell paved the way for eventual discovery of quantum vibrations inside the microtubes of neurons. Test subject, Sylvian, I'm trusting you with my brain. You do good work, so hopefully that continues. Listen, if the tests don't go well, something happens, let Alex know that I know it wasn't his fault. I signed up for this. Also, if the tests drag on, consider moving your office down to Sim. Less hassle, and you can always move back after we celebrate our success. Leitner's visit. Helen Croft to Bianca Goodwin. Yeah, Igwe showed up, quiet and polite. He shook Leitner's hand like he was afraid of breaking him. Asked him to sign an album he'd brought. Leitner seemed flattered, so that was a plus. We tried to make him comfortable. His condition hadn't stopped him from craving a cigarette. Fingers were twitching. It's too bad. Such talent. No wonder he wanted to get scanned. Helen. Dayo Igwe. From Dayo Igwe to Bianca Goodwin. Miss Goodwin, to follow up on the previous request, I was wondering if there had been any updates on Gustav Leitner's visit. Is it still taking place? And if so, would it be possible to get a copy of his itinerary? I would love a chance to meet him before neuromapping procedure, I suppose. Dr. Igwe, I relayed your previous requests, and we'll see what we can do, but there are no guarantees. The schedule for the visit is tight and may not allow for a face-to-face. I'll let you know when I have more details. Sincerely, Bianca. Talos 1 volunteer and gas liaison. Okay, thank you. Miss Goodwin, I'm going to need more support. The volunteers are agitated. More than usual. This morning, 11 threatened to bash my head in if I didn't let him out to stretch his legs. When you get up there, the key code is 0985, not the old number on file. Pretty sure they've been watching me punch that in, so I changed it. Did I get that code? There we go. On my research keys, key code to volunteer quarters. 0985. There we go. Now I have all of my stuff back. Start off by getting physician too. If it's the future, I don't want sticking needles into my face. Alright, we're gonna read all of Morgan's notes. In research, we're gonna start from the bottom and work our way up to the top. Apex tendril. Morgan's notes. A tiny part of the apex, intent on devouring anything in its path. Directed movement. No way to permanently kill these. Use null wave or Q-beam to beat them back. Corrupted device. Morgan's notes. A few of the Typhon have demonstrated an ability to interfere with technology. The Technopath can take over our system entirely. Found screens surrounded by a dark psychoetheric matter. Displays distorted, programming incomprehensible. Destroying the Technopath should clear it up. With some systems, like operators, changes appear to be permanent. Morgan's just mind-controlled human. Connected to the Typhon telepaths. Should avoid getting too close. Triggers a strong kinetic blast that knocks out psi abilities. Ends up killing them. Stun gun might take them out long enough to get sneak past. Might be able to free them from the Typhon control somehow. Corrupted operator. Corrupted by some sort of Typhon ability, will try to incinerate you at a close range. Keep away. Either freeze in place with glue cannon or knock out with EMP. Metal body shrugs off most rounds. Cystoid. Directed movement. Throw something to distract them. Try to group them up to take them out with fewer shots. Release a burst of radiation on death. Cystoid nest. Steer clear unless you want radiation sickness or a swarm of cystoids after you. Greater mimic. Can mimic turrets and operators. Will attempt to go directly for the face. Stay away and immobilize with glue. Engineering operator. Can be found wandering around the station, especially on the lower decks. Good for patching up holes in my suit. Etheric Phantom. Prefers close combat. Given the chance, will split into a weaker duplicate. Glue down or use null weight to stop this. Try to attack from a distance. Avoid ether clouds. Human. There's no Morgan's notes on this. Medical operator. Most medical facilities on the station have these in the operator dispensers. Can handle just about any trauma, if only they didn't tell stupid jokes. Military operator. TranStar's been covering their tracks about these. Don't want to look like an arms tech company. They're probably wired into Talos' security system. Talos 1's security system. You could track me using the station's security rosters. Might be a way to get rid of my tracking bracelet. Science operator. Can be found floating around the station, or floating around psychotronics. Helps restore psi potential. Mimic. Imitation power seems limited to objects roughly the mass of the mimic itself. Could the psychoscope be modified somehow to detect hidden ones? Get to high ground and immobilize the glue cannon. Morgan, you. I always feel like somebody's watching me. By the way, you get this from scanning your Phantom Shift. Nightmare. Nightmare. The Typhon responds to an anomaly in their ecology. Something that's like them, but isn't. Me. Only purpose seems to be hunt me down. Seems unstoppable. I've killed that thing 5 times now. Morgan's Phantom. Use glue to slow them down. Telekinetic projectiles pack a big-ass punch, but can be dodged. Better to get in close, and personal tracking bracelets on them are still active. Poltergeist, I don't have Morgan's notes yet. I haven't scanned enough. Telepath. Power is not just limited to mind control. Watch out for the homing spheres. Can emit a powerful wave that nullifies other psychic abilities around it. Getting too close will get you mangled by another powerful blast. Glue doesn't seem to work well. Should keep away from it. Stick to long-range weapons or a null-wave device. Technopath. Takes control of nearby tech. If this thing gets a hold of turrets, you're dead. Shrugs off glue. Prefers to keep away from enemies. Stun or null-wave it to get in close. Thermal Phantom. Running up to this thing is a bad idea. You'll burn. Appears to have an interaction with the mimics. Can temporarily charge them with the same thermal radiation. Flaming mimics. Great. Turret. Easy to upgrade and repair. Base model is weak against some of the larger Typhon. Be careful around them with neuromods. Does not like any Typhon material around. Weaver prefers to avoid direct fights. Watch out for cystoids. Protected by a shield that floods attackers with a terror effect when struck. Glue ineffective while shield is up. Voltaic Phantom. Never created in the lab. Until now, Weaver's abilities must be adapting. Electromagnetic fields disrupt everything around it. Electrocutes anything dumb enough to get close. Like the thermal, keep away as far away as possible. Looks like it could supercharge mimics too. And that's it. I don't know why this one mimic is stuck in the frickin' wall. Alright, anyways, save game, create new save. Been playing for 44 minutes. I'm gonna say we end it here. We've gone 6 minutes over the time I wanted to go, but that's fine. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me through these 5 long years. I know I said this yesterday, but like Corey Kenshin said to his subscribers, I'm gonna say the same thing to you guys, because I feel the same way. All of my subscribers, you are all blessings. That I do not deserve any of the attention you guys give me. But yeah, God has placed His grace upon me, and His grace was you guys. And yeah, this is about it. Thank you guys for sticking with me through the anniversary week. We will be continuing Prey New Game Plus soon, and on top of New Game Plus, we will also go back and play Moon Crash again. This, however, will not be in the next 2 weeks, because this coming Tuesday, but next Tuesday is the start of season 18 for Destiny 2. The next season of Destiny 2 starts, and of course I will be streaming it to all of you guys. So keep an eye out for that. Also keep an eye out, because sooner or later I will be playing Apex again, and I will be playing as Newcastle, getting a feel for him, because he is now the only legend I'm missing. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be